A year ago, I did something I wanted to do for a long time. I posted my first YouTube video. Hi, I'm Tori. First and most important, I failed the game of YouTube. I'll be completely honest, I thought I'd get monetized in my first year. I was optimistic, even though I know that it takes about 2 years for a new channel to get to the monetization, but I was optimistic. I'm not going to complain about YouTube algorithm or whatever. I have so many things still to work on. My thumbnails are messy. I still have to work on my scripts, my hooks, so many things still can be improved. So instead of complaining, let me tell in this video what worked for me, what didn't, and how YouTube has changed my life for better. I tried to be a faceless channel. It's pretty common for people to start out with a faceless channel. In my case, it wasn't because I was shy or afraid to show my face. Obviously, I'm looking in the camera right now. I actually just loved watching faceless channels myself, like Emirichu, so I thought it'd be fun to create one too. I was unemployed when I started the channel, so I had plenty of time to do drawings and simple animations, and honestly, I really enjoyed. But I think I lost the spark after my travel disaster video flopped. That video had the most colored illustration that I ever done, and I spent hours redrawing the thumbnail from scratch more than once. After that, I decided to try something more personal. I filmed a video in Yoyogi Park in Tokyo. My first time filming in public, and surprisingly, I enjoyed it. Since then, I've been experimenting with different filming styles. Right now, the channel is in a kind of mixed media phase, and I plan to keep it that way. Creating more original content like this, my original characters, doesn't mean that your content will perform better. In my early videos, I heavily relied on my illustrations, photos and stock videos. So I thought if I make my original videos with my footage, it will make my channel more interesting and it will perform better. And I went to Japan, I filmed a lot, I filmed locations, nature, I filmed shrines, people, cities. I really enjoyed doing it, and then I started doing videos with this footage, and it didn't change performance at all. It didn't have any influence. The only thing that I'm very happy is it made my job here easier. Now it's much easier for me to find a video to use, and I have a big library. I still haven't used even a half of it, so subscribe to see more of original videos about Japan. Overall, you know, it was a positive experience. The only thing I regret that I was doing that filming during my faceless stage, so I miss a lot of videos with myself, but it will be fixed. I plan to go to Japan next year anyway. You can get a brand deal even if you don't have 1,000 subscribers. So I thought you cannot land a deal, a brand deal, a sponsorship until you have like at least 10k on the channel, but apparently you can, and it doesn't have to be, you know, scammy crypto AI sponsors. It can be actually a product that is relevant, and in my case they even let me to test it before I agreed on anything. So I was actually very surprised, and I understand it was a very small deal with a very small brand, but it was a very important experience. I saw some behind of the scenes of negotiation process. It was my first time doing anything like that, and I'm glad that I learned something like that during my first year. So yeah, that's the truth. You can be a small channel, but you can find a brand that will sponsor you. I failed to create series in this channel, like, you know, 1, 2, 3 video bingeable videos. One of the most common advices to beginner YouTubers to create a series that people who discover your channel for the first time can binge after they subscribe to you, And I tried to do something like that at early stages of my channel. I had stuff like episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, and the idea was if someone discovered the channel through episode 3 video, they will go and check out what happened in episode 1 and episode 2, but it didn't work this way at all. So instead of that, I tried to do more the video that will be more easy to understand for someone who knows nothing about me, and also have something that people who subscribe to the channel would understand. And basically, actually, it worked better. For instance, my video about going to Japanese language school. It had this principle behind, and right now it's my most viewed video on the channel, so I keep that in mind. Yet I do try to have serious in the channel anyway. So basically it's Japan travel tips, my experience living, studying and working in Japan, and anime recommendations. I guess it's basically 3 series I have inside this channel. It's possible that they are actually this attempt to have all of this created an issue for the channel, and I will talk about it in my next point. What's my niche? Another super popular and important advice for YouTube channels that just started is to niche down. And I don't think I did a great job on that. Basically, right now I have 5 main topics. Travel to Japan, my experience living, working, studying in Japan, Japanese language, anime and manga, about queer topics, boys love, girls love, josei muke, and my personal life experiences. And I can see that someone who discovered me through tips how to travel to Japan may not be interested in anime content, and likewise, but at this point I don't think I can niche down, because I want to share as much as I can about stuff that happened to me. I want to share like my anime takes connected to my Japan travels from Fujoshi's perspective. I think there are not so much of videos like that on YouTube, and it was one of reasons why I decided to start the channel the way it is. And also my ADHD, probably it will be a problem to, make less topics and less spontaneous videos. And I gonna be honest, I was super sad when my video about meeting Japanese mangaka didn't perform. It's my least performed video on the channel. If you're still here, you can watch it after this one. I would appreciate it. At this part, I need your opinion. Should I narrow down topics I'm doing? Should I ditch something from the 5 topics, or if I can keep going this way? Like, at current stage of my YouTube channel, I'm just enjoying doing whatever I want. even if it's not performing, I'm enjoying doing whatever I want, but I'm still very curious what you guys think. Should I choose less topics, like from 5 to 2 or 3? I don't know. I would really appreciate your feedback and comments. I created a library of videos. So putting the downsides aside, with every new video I'm building a library of content for new viewers to discover. I've noticed that more and more new subscribers are not just watching the latest upload, they also go back and engage it with my older videos or talk about me on social media. Even though I haven't had that one big viral video yet, I've already created enough content for people to explore and get a sense of what this channel is about. And that's honestly feels great, because while each video might just be a quick 10 to 20 minutes for you, for me, every one of them has its own story behind it. Plus, even some of my shorts randomly starting gaining tractions months after they posted, which is a nice surprise and a reminder that things can take off at any time. That's what keeps me motivated to keep going. Check your equipment every time. This video you're watching right now, It's my second attempt. The first one was trashed because I didn't record sound properly. It actually happened for the second time on this channel. The first one was for Haikyuu pilgrimage video. I had to record all the sound again, and this situation I'm in right now is more difficult because it's not just audio. I had to record everything from the scratch because the sound was shitty. Well, there are some positive things because I added something to my script or whatever, but anyway, I didn't enjoy it. So the main lesson I learned: double check the equipment, double check the sound. Even if it went super well all the year around, you never know when something will go wrong. YouTube wants me to make hate videos. Listen, I know it's going to sound like a conspiracy theory, but I couldn't help but notice that two most popular videos on this channel have the word hate on their thumbnail. And okay, I know they both have a very relatable topics like jobs and education. This also can be a part why they were more successful. But come on, you all know that modern, most successful content engagement strategy across all social media these days is a rage bait. And I don't wanna build a channel and community mostly on negativity or complaints. I mean, I still have and I will share some tough stuff that happened to me while I was living in Japan, but I don't want it to be, you know, the core of content that I create. So if you found this channel through the videos where I was complaining a lot but stayed for everything else, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. YouTube helped me to go through a crisis. I started this channel during a period of burnout after leaving my previous job. And it wasn't my first time burning out. In the past, recovery was always slow and difficult. But this time was different. Instead of just sitting in the struggle, I sat down and wrote the script for my very first video about Ikebukuro. Then I started designing my first mascot. I reached out to friends who helped me find editors and bring my ideas to life. I began testing gear, researching equipment. Suddenly, I was immersed in something that felt exciting again. Normally, it takes me over a year to bounce back from burnout. But working on the channel distracted and energized me so much that I was able to start job hunting just 6 months later. And I landed a new job pretty quickly because I genuinely felt like myself again. Balancing a full-time job with YouTube isn't easy, and someday I'd love to be a full-time creator. But for now, I'm enjoying every part of this journey, and I'm truly grateful to all of you who've joined me along the way. I hope you're having as much fun watching as I'm creating, and I'm excited to share more videos with you soon. So I'm a small channel, I don't have negativity in the comments. Like, the most negative things I got through the year was someone calling me cringe because I was dancing to Soda Pop after my surgery. But aside of that, mostly what I got is people asking me, "Oh, you have such great videos. Why do you have so few subscribers? Why you don't have 100,000 subscribers?" And this is something I'm going to ask you guys. Why? Why? So subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, smash that like button, and I'm already working on my next video, so I'll see you in the next one.